Now it's the pod that's on for your entertainment, brothers, and law and games with no hesitation. Now it's the points, the think, the drink, the drops. You listen to me. Come on, come on, come on. Let's look at this. What? We're back. Yeah, you know we are. Hey, out there. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the only pro wrestling podcast that doesn't talk about pro wrestling.
What do we talk about?
We talk about headlocks and hangovers. Yeet, delete, eat, sleep, complete. Look at this. Repeats. Welcome back, everyone, to Look at This.
Look.
Well, look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, would you look at this?
Okay. Look at this.
Look at this motherfucker.
Hey, look at this, y'all.
Yeah.
Look what they gave you, boy.
I'm Ro, of course, here with my co-host. He is the Jimmy to my Jay, the Eddie to my Ray, the Bay to my Bay, the Mr. Mary to my sister, everybody. It's Drew.
Cracker ass cracker.
Jimmy to Jay, Eddie to
I'm
Ray.
a mark.
Pretty good.
I'm totally fucking marking out.
What's up, dude?
Happy to be here. I've been in a good mood all day with you, bro.
Yeah.
And I gotta just start off right there with can you give? We need some points on that one.
Oh, yeah?
Hell of an intro this week. Drew approved.
Yeah,
Wow.
You think so?
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff right there.
Okay.
Home run, pal. Home run.
Home run. Well,
Right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm looking for some positive drops for you. Just a little fun. I move things around a little bit on the soundboard for. It's going to take a couple episodes to get used to, to get back into the groove, to find the sweet spots of when to hit the good ones,
Keep trying,
Just
buddy.
like that. I give you a compliment and we just find a way to make it a
Yeah.
negative.
Are you
Move the
drunk?
board around trying to be helpful.
Wow.
Well, I'll do it for you. Yes, points.
Yes. Well, good thing it's the first sound drop listed because
That's more like it.
if not, I would be certainly.
CTE guy.
But anyways, we're back for a brand new edition of everyone's favorite podcast, the best wrestling podcast on planet Earth. Isn't that right, Drew?
Big facts, and we got a pretty good little lineup of stuff to talk about today, bro.
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we came in here ready.
You take me to him. Take me to the son of a bitch. Take me to
One more time for him.
Go, 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 go.
His
You
goes
know-
are good.
So, of course, last time you were listening to our wonderful voices over here at Look at This. We were predicting this year's Royal Rumble match.
Indeed.
And, everything that was going to happen there. It's fair to say that us and the rest of the wrestling world was pretty shocked. Isn't that right, Drew, to who came out as the men's Royal Rumble winner?
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
Nope.
Yeah, so we got Yeet. Jey Uso is this year's Royal Rumble winner. I don't think either of us, of course, didn't predict that, but I don't think
Not
lot
at all.
of people going into it had him on like the card, like the top 5, if you will. So Jey Uso coming out winning. Drew, what do you think of that?
We dressed like him. We put him over as we declared him the most over person in the Rumble.
Yeah,
And still, neither of us were willing to say Jey Uso's going to win the Royal Rumble.
yeah.
And here we are on the other side. I'm not upset about it. I see a little divided thoughts on the internet of whether people like it or not, but the man is as over as anyone in WWE. So we're going to get Jey versus Gunta, which what more can we ask for in this household, bro? It's everything we love about pro wrestling on one side, and then all the fanciness on the other side, and let's see what happens.
God
I love me some Uso, though. The Yeet is so over. It's crazy.
It's so over. And so many fans are so pissed at the moment right now.
I'm pissed
Saying,
now.
this is not a main event, WrestleMania main eventer. This is bullshit. People are upset, Drew. I'm happy to see it. Even the fact that he eliminated my boy and my pick, I was very happy to see Jey go over, and I feel bad for him that he got this negative response, but I think he'll be fine, you know.
It made for an interesting Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because, like we've talked about, most years we know the 3 guys that we think could win it. Neither of us had Jey, and I didn't have him in my top 3 of who could win it.
No, it was. It's wild, man.
They got us.
Yes, and it's great to see, a shocking turn of events happen at a Royal Rumble. That's where it's supposed to happen, Yeah,
so, that was the beauty of it. That's what made us all fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Was the idea of I don't know who's WrestleMania this year.
Yeah.
Now, you're a huge wrestling mark.
Yeah. So yeah, we both
still real to me, damn it.
And so like Drew was saying, we have had one WrestleMania match already announced for this year. So as we get into a segment a little bit later on, that'll come into play for sure. Drew, coming out though was Charlotte winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Yep. Kind of both predicted that could happen, and very likely did. And it, Charlotte wins. LOL. Is it fair to say?
I wouldn't even go LOL. I go WTF.
Ah,
this
really?
is the one. So this one again was divided online of what people were kind of feeling. If you just go off of what do they call that? Social media impressions. Mm-hmm. Is that the best way to put that? If you go off that, this one was CTE almost as hated as the Jey Uso.
Almost, yeah.
I think so. The ratio, as the kids are calling it.
Yeah,
it was pretty bad. But we saw, just fast forward to the very next night for Raw, at least, we got to see that at least most of the people, they don't like Charlotte, where Jey was still able to win them over.
Mm-hmm.
So, Charlotte Flair wins. She was the betting favorite, if you followed along.
Yeah, of course. So
I think we both kind of thought she would. We just, didn't want her to.
Yeah, it was.
Is that to be fair?
Yeah, it was kind of hard to pick a winner this year, but it seemed just once she announced that she was going to be in the Rumble, it was just the writing on the wall for her. So, but yeah, Charlotte going over, going to be a heel coming into WrestleMania. So, classic Charlotte,
Yeah, Charlotte. It's an interesting pick for her to win the Rumble, though. Right, coming back, because it does, in my opinion. Most of us have felt this way about Charlotte. It's nothing new of she's a bitch. I know she's good in the ring, but she seems like such a bitch. It's kind of funny to see right this second, row. We're talking about the death of the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah.
In wrestling. It's they're the boar horsewomen now.
Sure, yeah.
You got
tied up.
I got you. We've got Becky is too busy being the mom to be the man. You got Charlotte is too busy getting substanced by Tiffy. We don't need 2 plastics. We got Bayley, early candidate with multiple worst match of the year
for me
awards.
And I love Bayley to death.
And possibly one of the worst finishes in wrestling right this second. Yeah. Let's be honest. And Mercedes is a puppet. Really? So, what are we talking about here? 4 horsewomen. That's where they're at right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's looking rough for them. So, maybe there's a new dawn of the, how the 4 horsemen, they had tons of iterations back in the day.
That's true.
Maybe we have a couple slide in and out,
Dude, what if 4 NXT talents just started doing that? How mad would you be on Tuesdays?
Throwing up the 4.
Yeah. If Fatal Influence grabbed one more member and it was Kalani Jordan and they started doing that.
Oh, God.
Ooh, you want to talk about nuclear heat? My man would pop the top.
Shut up, bitch!
He'd tear the roof off of that place.
Shut your ass!
Which one bothers you more, Ro? Or which one are you more excited about, I guess, is a more positive way to look at that. You like Jey or do you like Charlotte? You cool with both? You like both?
I'm cool with both. I'm more excited about Jey. Maybe not excited about who he's gonna fight and possibly beat, but
I like it.
yeah, it's a good story for the guy. I'm a big Jey fan, and I'm glad. Who would have thought that just getting fucking toasty one time with fucking Cody Rhodes would leave his fucking carry his career to a whole nother level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that Yeet stuff, it really took that man to a whole nother level.
We heard Drew McIntyre just here recently kind of asked Jimmy that about, do you ever regret that you didn't just wake up one day and say Yeet on camera?
Yeah.
Before Jey, just playing that game. And it's kind of harsh to play with the truth so much, but he's great anyways. No one's cutting on Jey Uso's mic ability. I'm certainly not. In ring, he's good enough, all that, but the Yeet, that just clicked with wrestling fans. It's wild. So
yeah.
So happy for him. He's paid his children's bills. In the future, his maybe grandchildren off of something that it's not like he invented the slang.
No.
He's probably been saying it for years and years and years. And it's crazy. I'm happy for him.
And
I'm happy for him for that.
I'm happy for both of them, meaning Jey and Jimmy, just because, when they first started in the WWE, a lot of people, these guys aren't going to get more over than their daddy's asses.
Yeet.
You know what I mean? Rikishi's ass is more over than Jey will ever be. And now, now we jokingly pitched the Too Cool reunion, Rikishi in the Rumble with his two sons doing the dance.
Comes out, yeah.
Please, that's not even Rikishi would need to do a Yeet to stay relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about the Yeet.
It's crazy. It's all about the Yeet.
Could you imagine if
That's the name of the episode.
That's good.
It's all about the Yeet.
Yes, points.
But yes, dude. The crazy event of the Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania is set.
WWE's on the road to WrestleMania. AEW's on the road to perdition.
Ooh.
It's tough, bro.
Back over to you, yeah. AEW, what to say about them, huh?
It's fresh on my mind is why I'm still giggling about just all the things we've seen. It's been a wild month in wrestling, to be honest.
Sure. Yeah, it has been a wild one, yeah.
We haven't talked about the releases because none of them are that big of a deal, but just everything adding up and then
a lot of people were released from the WWE.
And then some terrible injury scares and shit, like JD McDonough.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's been a wild month of wrestling, of the actual on television product. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
We watched Edge try to break his own legs again last night on their Grand Slam Brisbane, which was Tony getting booed out of the stadium? I mean, out of the arena.
Yeah.
On his what do we call that now, Ro? Is that a premier live event?
Typically.
Can Tony Khan call it? Can we do that, Tony?
I don't know if we can, actually.
No PLE? You think they got that?
I think they got that. Tony wants to keep it traditional. We're calling it pay-per-view still.
Even Broken Clock is right a couple times a day. And I'm with Tony on that one. I like pay-per-view. PPV.
Are you drunk?
I do too.
That's pretty good.
I agree. Yeah, man. What else to say? I don't know. With the Mania kind of picture sorting to form in some way, we got the next pay-per-view coming up, which is Elimination Chamber. That's right.
That is right. Elimination Chamber. It's 6 white men in the cage trying to go to WrestleMania and fight. I'm not going to call Cody white. Let's leave it at he's invited to the barbecue. So,
sure.
Let's just leave it at that. His daughter's name is Liberty, right? It's a pretty hardcore name.
Give me a hell yeah!
I forgot about it. Yeah, Liberty.
Liberty.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Bibbidi.
But next up, March 1st. So don't worry. It's not Black History Month.
No,
We're clear of that. It's March 1st, and all 6 of those white dudes get the chance. John Cena gets a free invite.
Are ugly, pathetic losers.
John Cena's already in.
He got a free invite. So he in.
He's in.
Looked a little different in that press conference there, bro. That looked like a more determined Cena all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, it did. You could say a little more determined. John Cena's ready to we'll get into
he looked a little ruthless.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get into that a little bit later with the WrestleMania predictions, like John Cena in my mind with that match. But and so far, honestly, we got the women's match. I'm not sure. Do you know off the top of your head? Okay, no, that's perfectly fine.
Women's complete roster, like of who's in the chamber.
Yeah,
I do not. We'll have to look those details up. I couldn't
give you one name. That's perfectly fine.
Lyra.
Because
remember they put
Lyra pants on.
They put a champion in the elimination chamber for another championship. We don't like that here.
No,
we don't like that one goddamn bit.
No, that's bullshit to me.
Stupid. Then she loses. God, I'm sorry, bro. Now I'm mad.
Yeah, he's pissed now, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Maybe it's taking me a while, guys. This is a new board. I feel.
I'm pissed now.
But yes, dude. Anything else you want to say about the Elimination Chamber? I feel like kind of once I'm looking forward to that card. It's going to be fun. It's in Toronto.
We have to give the people a prediction on who's winning it.
Let's go for it. Yeah, we might as well, right? So let's just start with what we know so far of the women's, which is
the women's elimination chamber this year.
You
know several of these. We watched some of these triple threat get into the matches. In the chamber this year, it's listing a name that I don't trust here, but I'll go with it. We got Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bailey. Why does it only list 4 names on WWE's website?
Because that's probably all who's qualified so far.
Okay.
There's probably a couple more spots to be filled.
Must be.
And then
wait, it's showing a picture of Naomi as well. Did I not? I didn't say her.
I don't think so.
It's showing a picture on their graphic, so I think that's the 5th name, and there's 1 spot left.
Okay.
So no Lyra.
No
the hell
Lyra.
Did we watch?
Lyra's in the match, I think.
Good that she's not. And then so far in the men's, I'm lying. There's Damian Priest, so we're good. This company is they tagged me back there. We got Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, John Cena, Logan Paul, and Damian Priest so far.
And that's for the men's.
That is for the men's.
Okay. Men's Elimination Chamber match. Okay, cool. So let's start with the women's, yeah?
Okay, start with the women's. Go first, Ro. Who is the other woman in this thing?
So what we've gotten, we know Charlotte's taking on Tiffy, so the winner of this would presumably be taking on Rhea. Excuse
Ripley.
me, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I blanked right there for a second, but we're back, okay?
CT.
Today, Junior?
My winner for this match, I'm trying not, we're going to spoil a little bit of our cards that we have predicting, which is perfectly fine. But my winner for this match and another participant I have, where was the pay-per-view at again, Drew?
Elimination Chamber is coming to you live from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, that's right. So I'm
Toronto. Ooh,
Ontario,
I don't know the province.
Canada.
Ontario. Fuck. Good call, Ro.
Yeah. And a person that's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada is the one and only Trish Stratus. I have Trish Stratus is going to be in this match, and she's going to win.
And she's going to win. Damn, that's dope, dude. I wish you hadn't even told me that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's way better than just picking from the roster. You could have told me to go fuck myself.
It's okay.
That would have been fun.
That's fine. Because I want to hear who you have winning this women's Elimination Chamber, presumably taking on Rhea Ripley.
Well, I mean, I can just fabricate something to try to match how awesome what you just said might be, but let me just keep it short, sweet, and simple here. Out of this matchup, it sounds ridiculous. It's got to be Alexa Bliss or Bianca. Out of what I'm looking at on paper here.
Sure.
Can't be Bailey, it can't be Naomi, and it can't be Liv again. You don't think Liv's earned a WrestleMania main event, do you? Her past year, you think they've talked about that?
You know, I wouldn't mind.
It's great.
Yeah.
Sorry, Liv, if you ever see this. Awesome shit, but y'all been feuding already. It's kind of already happened. Like, I'm already good on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind seeing this feud with Liv and Rhea sort of take a blow-off match at Mania. I think it does deserve it. But I just think they did too many matches too early at this point.
We did it, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I get you with just what you see on paper. It's got to be either of those names. And out of those names, I think it's obvious it's got to be Bianca. But
if it were a sixth entrant, if it was somebody that could win it, maybe... Io Sky, I guess. Io Sky versus Rhea.
I think they've been
Isn't
setting
that
that up a bit on Raw.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I like Io.
Great match. Yeah, dude. And let's just. So who's your official pick for this?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil my pick now.
Okay, no, that's
hold
fine.
on. Let me see what I actually wrote, just to be a little behind the scenes here.
Little BTS.
Oh. Okay. Well,
A little high.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, Bianca,
Well, let's just be honest.
Bianca or Io.
Okay. Sounds good. I love my Trish pick, but let's just, if we're being honest here, it's just going to be Natalya probably in the match. So.
Oh no, dude! I hadn't even thought about that.
No!
Probably.
How many years is she gonna do this to us, where we only get her when it's heart related?
He didn't just say that.
Many years to come, I believe. Drew.
That's tough. I don't like that, bro.
So,
That's nepotism.
do you want to pick the men's winner then of the men's Elimination Chamber match, or do you want to save that?
Let's
that's a
save
main
that.
event
Let's
match.
guess who, even if it's not based off your own notes there, let's guess who the sixth person is.
Sure. And once again, the five already in the match.
Punk, Cena, Drew, Logan Paul, Damian Priest.
Okay.
Did I sound like Damian Priest?
Damian Priest.
That's pretty good. Names that come out to jump out at me. Seth.
Seth is going to be in there. That's my pick. I'm stealing it.
Could it be?
Or Finn. That's all
Could
you
be
lean in
Finn.
there.
It could be Finn. I don't know. It seems like Seth for sure.
Yeah.
It's not Roman for sure, right?
I don't. Not for sure. It would be cool. No, yeah, it would be cool. But a name that Penta would be cool in an Elimination Chamber match. No chance in hell, but
Yeah, it's cool, but it would not
Yeah.
fit. That's you thought people didn't like Jey Uso getting the title
Right.
shot, like.
But yeah, man, why don't you say we get into predicting this wonderful big WrestleMania that we got on our hands, WrestleMania 41. Pew, 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 pew.
Live from
Live
Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, right?
Hot. God!
But yeah, dude, we did this last year. Let's do our way too early predictions of the WrestleMania 41 card, Drew. Let's do it, huh?
Sounds good, bro.
Drew, the 2-night WrestleMania is one night on what?
Saturday.
And the other night on?
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, dude. So let's go back and forth. We'll each do night one, and then we'll move over to night two. But you want to go first or pass it over? You can pick here.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
I do not have this in a card order, but I can kind of build it on the run. Did you do it?
I have mine in order.
Like night one, night two is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I can build it on the fly. I'll make this work.
I don't know if it would help you if I went first, but yeah, I can. It don't matter.
Let's rock.
All right. Well, cool.
Let's
Drew,
rock.
Night one.
Opening match, night one of WrestleMania.
Saturday?
Sami Zayn takes on
Whoa.
Kevin Owens.
Okay.
I don't know what the stippy might be if they have one. They haven't fought anything, so I think just a normal
Sure.
match is fine. But
That's it.
if they want to go crazy, that's their biz.
We have seen them sort of been teasing, setting this up, Drew. I like that first match. I like it a lot.
Fucking open up hot. People want it.
Slow down, baby.
What you got match 2, dog? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Who do you have going over?
Thank you. I mean, I hate to say it, but I love this man. He inspires. He's the new age Mankind of like, you root for that guy. You feel that guy. But Sammy is a known big match loser. And unfortunately, he's going to do it again here tonight. KO is beating Sami Zayn to open up WrestleMania 41.
Boom.
Yeah. Sorry, Sammy.
Okay, well, got a heel going over first thing. What you got? That makes the crowd real happy to start any show, right?
I would just watch Grand Slam last night. I know all about it, all right?
Of course, I'm joking, Drew. Let's hear your second match.
Absolutely. And for the next match, we have our WWE Women's Tag Team Champions going up against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. But of course, those champions, as you know, Ro, is Bianca Belair and Naomi.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Knew that.
Yes, I knew you knew that.
I knew that.
I knew you'd know that I know you knew. And if you didn't guess it, Nia Jax and Candice LeRae are not going to win this match.
Okay, so
it's Bianca and Naomi retaining
the belts.
It is, with a Jade reintroduction of a kind of hostile vibe, but no attack.
Okay, a little pissy towards
questioning
Bianca.
this tag team titles that they have here.
Yeah, I get you. I get that a lot.
Doesn't hug, but doesn't hurt.
Sure.
How about that? How about that?
I like that, Drew. Match number 3.
Match number 3.
Number 3.
For the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, yeah.
We've got our champion, Braun Breaker. Getting into a fight with Sheamus.
Okay.
And Sheamus gets his yearly ass whooping
oh, man.
on WrestleMania. But, Ro, fella, he comes through and he finally wins the Intercontinental Championship. We got Sheamus, new champion. Night 1 of WrestleMania.
Big deal.
Wears a Liverpool jersey. Mo Salah comes out and signs his new contract. In the blood of Braun Breaker. It's a beautiful night for everyone. So, Sheamus, new champion.
Like that a lot, Drew. Like that a lot. Let's just say we, very similar thinking so far.
Hell yeah. I think that's going to change with this one, Ralph.
Okay.
Next up on the card, match number 4.
4?
For life.
For
Before
life.
the Boar Horseman.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got a battle for hydration match. Logan Paul takes on CM Punk.
Oh my God.
Pepsi versus Prime.
Really?
Yeah, doggy.
Ooh, okay.
Tell me.
Pepsi versus Prime.
You didn't just say that.
Logan Paul versus CM Punk. CM Punk asked for that favor.
Mm-hmm. Paul Heyman really pulled through for him here.
He asked Paul for a favor, and you know what he got? He got the other Paul. So
He got Paul.
Anyways, Drew, who goes over? Scared to ask.
Clearly, Logan Paul defeats CM Punk on WrestleMania 41.
Shut your bitch ass up! Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
God, dude.
Ugly hermaphrodite!
Anyway, I don't know it.
It doesn't matter!
Whatever. Next match, Drew. I hate that.
In the main event.
Oh shit! Here we go. Big match here.
Jey Uso takes on Gunther
Wow.
to finish night one.
Main event Jay.
And that's exactly what happens, Ro. He's taken his L from Gunther. He's been questioned his whole career. And this time, it's just me, Us.
Nice.
Jey Uso, new world champion, taking down Gunther to open night one with a huge Yeet fest.
Love
The
that.
most pyro you've seen from anyone other than Kenny Omega in the past 2 years.
Sure. Wow. What a big moment that would be, man. I'm so
It's going to
excited.
happen. All of that is going to happen, obviously.
So that's your night one, huh? Capping
Night
off your
one.
night one?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Well, it seems like a pretty good Saturday so far, Drew. If
Saturday.
you ask me, I would definitely be tuning into that one. Why don't you say we head over to my side of the Vegas poker table, if you will. All right, brother. Well, over to me for my WrestleMania 41 night one Saturday event. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we have a little bit of fun turn of events here. Your main event is opening my show. Night one for the world title. I have the champion Gunther taking on Jey Uso. You want the hottest reaction you can for this entrance. It's the biggest one in Jey Uso's career. You want that 80,000, 70,000. You want them the hottest they can be possible. And how is that? The first match of the first night. Yeah, they're going to be fucking...
Holy shit.
They're going to be
Holy
dead.
shit. Holy shit.
By the time we get to that
Holy
match
shit.
on your show, Drew,
Holy shit.
they're going to be dead. Cole's voice is going to be gone. The crowd's going to be tired.
Okay, you didn't have to open with an insult, but
I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
But yeah, dude, I just think you and I personally hate this. I love the old school mentality of the Royal Rumble winner main events WrestleMania, obviously. Unfortunately, just I've made this point to you, I think, off Mike. You know, for past years, you know, we've gotten a little carried away here with this Cody storyline in the past couple of years and the Roman. The Royal Rumble winners usually don't main event the show, at least in past years. It's just been sort of a thing they stacked on that they, you know, main event, yada, yada, yada. And of course, WWE can do the whole, it's a main event match in and of itself. But I agree with you here, Jey Uso winning that world title gets the biggest reaction. So, Jey Uso, new world champion.
Yeet. Yeet.
So, yes, interesting there, Drew. What you think of that? I know you got the same
Holy
match there.
shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, crazy opening match.
Crazy opening. And
Excited to see where the show goes from there, because
that's the first
That's a
music
big
you
one.
hear.
That's a
By the
big
way, like Jay comes out first. I don't care about the championship thing. Jey Uso comes out first, so you can give him time to cool off for Gunther's entrance for the match. You know what I mean? Yeah, the first thing you hear is Uso Mania. That building, that it's gonna blow up. Speaking of blow up, Drew, are you ready for this next match?
Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Saturday.
what you got next? I am all ears over here.
For the Women's United States Championship, I have in a ladder match, I have the champion Chelsea Green taking on Bianca Belair, taking on Nia Jax, taking on Naomi, taking on Alexa Bliss, taking on Mia Yim.
Okay. That's some.
Yeah.
The hell is wrong with you?
Give me liberty or give me death.
You know,
USA.
fun match. I think all those ladies involved in the match could have a really fun ladder match. I don't know. I'm just trying to stick at all the ladies I want on the card. Winning this ladder match, though, I have new United States Women's Champion Alexa Bliss.
Okay. That's a good comeback spot for her.
2 title changes in a row, but it gets the crowd. I'm getting the crowd happy, by God.
Jeez Louise.
We're in Vegas.
I don't know. Chelsea's pretty over.
Chelsea is really over. You're right. Very true. And, got over, like, yeah, I'm with you.
Alexa with the new pop probably is more over, but...
Big moment for her coming back,
Hell yeah.
this year. But yeah, Alexa going over.
Some of these most recent ladies multi-woman matches have been kind of sloppy. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. If
Right.
you're in there, Bianca, clean that shit up this time.
Good
Dog, you're
point.
better than that.
I love the great point, though, Drew. Yeah, very much so.
What was Naya's quote this last time? No, bitch.
No, bitch.
Hit her in the stomach instead.
Oh, so funny. What a moment.
Naya and Naomi had another one together. This guy books.
Yep, with me, A.M.
This guy books.
A book indeed. Are
You
you
got
ready?
Shotzi you want to put in there too?
Well, I think, Drew, you'll be excited for this next match. You want to hear it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we've got 2 titles on the line so far. Match number 3.
Match number 3 in a tag team match. I have the team of Rey Mysterio and Pentagon Jr. taking on the team of Dominic Mysterio and Andrade El Idolo.
Okay, so Rey and Penta, Dom, but then with Andrade?
Yes.
Interesting.
I know maybe we need a little bit of, roster stuff here with the draft to fall in place for me here. I think
Who's the
Dom-
champions coming into this?
No champions here. No
it's
titles
just
on the
a
line.
tag match?
Yeah, just a fun tag match. Possibly a Bad Bunny involvement as well.
Mm.
But leading up, Dom Mysterio's been targeting Penta, saying he's the real king of lucha. Yada yada yada. Gets Rey for backup. Penta does. Dom looks towards a more aggressive and I love Andrade, so seeing him just on Mania would make me happy. And I think the pairing of Dom Mysterio and Andrade is like money. Like I think that's just sitting there waiting for them to kind of take and grab. So anyways, in that match I have the baby faces going over. Rey Mysterio and Penta. Penta gets his fucking first WrestleMania moment tagging along a Hall of Famer. So
Muy interesante.
a lot of baby faces, huh?
Yeah, I mean you definitely are booking to keep the building happy.
What you
Ain't no
think of
doubt
that
about
match though, Drew?
I like it. I would like it better with a little more heat with Dominic.
Dom and Andrade will get there, but yeah.
Sure.
If you go.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's kind of babyface to me right now. He just divorced Charlotte, and she's a bitch. So,
Sure.
So he's probably pretty
Well,
cool.
Charlotte divorced him, if we're reading the headlines right, by God.
You read a lot of TMZ, do you?
I'm glad Cornette and Brian thought that was a little crass of them as well. Like I felt that was really weird. Of,
Two people split up. Yeah, one does not divorce the other. Like,
Yeah.
they are filing for divorce.
Super weird tangent. But yeah,
Journalism is weird.
very strange indeed.
I consider myself a sports journalist, and
We technically are.
for sure. And I would never put out an article like that. That's crass and pedantic.
If I have to suck somebody's dick, I will.
Next match, Drew. For the men's United States Championship, I have the champion Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Carmelo Hayes.
Wow, big moment for Carmelo. I'd be happy for him. That's dope.
And Melo goes over, new champ.
Jesus Christ, this show is
Yeah.
creating new superstars on WrestleMania.
Um,
Pretty cool.
Pretty
cool
weird.
so far.
I'm going to need like a...
Is Bad Bunny involved in that one?
No, I need... Yeah, right?
Because I would like it even better.
It needs it because there's no babyface in it. I know I got heel taking on heel here, but I couldn't find a spot for either one of these others. I think it's too soon. I mean, I'm not trying to spoil anything. I just think it's too soon to do Mello and Trick.
True.
But yeah, Mello going over here, Drew. Again, yeah, big moment, like you said.
That's dope. Shin hasn't done much defending here recently, so we'll need to see something to pick up both these guys, get going towards WrestleMania.
Right, indeed.
But I like it. Carmelo would have a good match with him.
Moving on to my next match, Drew, for the women's world title. This is the Raw one. So your champion, Rhea Ripley, taking on the winner I said earlier, 100% Stratus faction, Trish Stratus. Big moment here, big, maybe a last time Trish Stratus, this is Trish's
champ?
last Mania. You know
You
what I
saying
mean?
new champ?
I am not Rhea
Are you saying,
retains.
hold on. Are you saying new champ?
I'm
It
not.
sounds like you're saying new champ.
I'm not saying a new champ. No. Yeah, Trish Stratus, I think this would be her last WrestleMania competing, but I think Rhea getting a win over a Hall of Famer is a big deal. More putting over Rhea. So Rhea, hashtag and still.
Can't argue with that. Except you should keep your trend going and
Yeah.
give me a new champion here.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, I've got every other title match changing, so might as well. But yeah, Drew. Next matchup here in a Vegas Strip street fight. Kevin Owens taking on Sami Zayn. I also have winning here Kevin Owens. This is going to
You're a smart
be
man.
This match steals the show.
Great minds.
In my opinion. I think they go crazy here, but yeah, Vegas Strip street fight. I think they can have a lot of fun. Fight through a casino.
Well, let's hope KO wins, because if it's a strip fight, I'm hoping to see Sammy quicker than I do Kevin.
That's funny, yeah. But yeah, I got KO going over. Same thing. Same as you. Same 9-1. We got 2 matches so far. Same.
He's evil. Sammy's the light.
And then this next segment, it's kind of a cool off, right after the street fight, a lot of craziness going on, sort of the WrestleMania 17 spot with the gimmick battle royal coming in after TLC 2. If you remember, kind of just a piss break match before the main event. So I have Chad Gable coming out kind of unannounced saying that this is rubbish, that he's not booked on this year's WrestleMania, and that he's the best pure athlete, in the company, yada, yada, yada. And he says he will not leave the ring until he has a match at WrestleMania. Of course, setting up an open challenge match against a mystery opponent. Lights go out. Lights come back on. Chad Gable standing, facing towards the entrance, waiting to see who his opponent is going to be. And behind him is standing
Undertaker?
Aleister Black.
Ooh.
The returning Aleister Black turns, just gives him the fucking kick. 1, 2, 3 pins him. I don't think you have to have a ref out there for it to be a match, but I like the Chad Gable saying, "Bring a ref out here right now. Like, I'm not leaving." Yada yada yada. Aleister Black showing up, kicking the fucking head off of Chad. Huge spot, gets the crowd going crazy. Brings him back alive, after the crazy street fight they had. But yes, Aleister Black returning to WWE.
Hell yeah.
What'd you think of that?
I don't know how to spell Alistair, but I think I like the name Malachi a little better.
Definitely.
But I wouldn't have,
What do you think of the spot?
I'm not throwing either of them out of bed, you know what I'm saying? The spot, perfect for, Gable does kind of deserve a Mania moment.
Again, that it's sort of based in truth as well. People believe it, that he's coming out there
Gable's
sort of
pretty
unannounced, pissed off. So, yeah, I think that's a fun little segment there. Gets the people talking.
I love it.
With a return, that's definitely going to happen, especially if that's, it's their choice. They can either use it here or put it on the Raw after Mania,
Sure.
So it's
Yeah, I see that.
either works. But anyways, Drew, my main event.
I like it.
You ready for the main event, Drew? It's time for night 1's main event. And a winner is... In a fatal 4-way match, with the winner being added to the main event of night 2, I have Roman Reigns taking on CM Punk, taking on Seth Rollins, taking on Drew McIntyre. And a big match, fatal 4-way. Of course, this is going to be the favor that CM Punk asked Paul for, is wanting that main event match. But I think Seth and Drew are going to, be pissed. I could have this could be my tag match that I've been predicting for a while happening, Drew. The Punk and Roman versus Seth and Drew. That could be here as well. But I think it adds more stakes having all of these guys wanting, like we've seen them coming into the Rumble saying how badly they want a world championship again. I think all these guys vibing for that, and CM Punk coming out on top, getting that Mania moment, main events of WrestleMania, and wins it. So CM Punk stands tall to end my night one of WrestleMania. A little from my heart, but yeah. I think we even see a moment, of course there's tons of fun spots you can do. You can do Roman and Seth, like having a team up again, like for a moment, taking off Drew or some shit. And then Seth and Drew, like just beating down Punk. But yeah, I think there's a lot of fun things you can do with that match, but that's what I have. And CM Punk is going on tonight too.
Wow, dude. Pretty good.
You like it? Nice. Okay, that confused me. I thought I hit that. But yes, Drew, that's my night one. What you got for night two?
Night one.
Night two on Sunday. Sunday.
Opening match of night two, WrestleMania.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Sunday.
Night two, WrestleMania. What?
This is insane.
All right.
So many ladies.
Night two, here we go, Drew. What you got?
Opening match. Rhea Ripley defends her WWE Championship against none other than the man, Becky Lynch.
Wow.
A returning Becky comes in and wins the Elimination Chamber.
Okay. Yeah,
Didn't want to say anything earlier.
Did you have that before I said Trish? That kind of sucks. I said Trish before you were Becky. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That's really funny, though.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, the man.
The man comes back
Toronto's
to win
own.
WrestleMania. Canada's come back.
But okay, yeah, Drew, I love this. Go ahead.
And in match number
Rematch.
two, a ladder.
Who do you have going over?
Oh, so I'm so sorry. I have Rhea beating a returning Becky Lynch.
Okay, 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. God damn. Okay.
Yep.
Could I have egg rolls?
How you like that, man?
Ooh.
Not quite as good as yours? I think not.
But yes, we both have Rhea. I think that's. We can say that. I think that's both. I think we both agree that's going to happen. Rhea's walking out of Mania with the belt.
Yeah, Becky's not going to be there either, but we can dream. We can dream.
Yeah.
How you like this? Let's follow up stronger. That was
Match two.
That was a
Night two.
limp dick of an opening. But I've got a ladder match for him, and I know he loves lots of people, obviously. So for the U.S. Championship, I've got Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Carmelo Hayes, taking on LA Knight, taking on Big Bronson Reed in a four-way ladder match for the U.S. title.
I like that. Wow. And who takes down that U.S. championship?
Him, Carmelo Hayes, new champion at WrestleMania.
We got a lot of similarities in this card, Drew. It's kind of crazy. We both have Mello walking out as new U.S. champion.
Yeah, we're big Mello marks in this
Yeah.
house. Is that fair? I don't know what else to say.
I don't know.
Cool.
Trick versus Carmelo doesn't quite happen yet. We'll get there.
What you got for match number 3, Drew? That's funny. You got the men and the
Where the
ladder match?
white women at? Next up, I've got Tiffany. No, hold on.
Big meaty man slapping me.
I can't do it. I have to do it, or I'll burn them out if not. I have to do Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Charlotte Flair.
Yes, indeed.
I do.
A match we have seen be announced.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're going to call it the Battle of the Bombshells.
Battle of the Bombshells.
It's not good, but we'll work with it.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be sponsored by something too, so we'll go with CeraVe's new dandruff shampoo.
Yeah, there you go.
They both have great hair. I've got Tiffany Stratton retaining versus Charlotte Flair on night 2.
Okay. Wow.
Big
win.
victory, big elevation for
It's a big win.
for a talent.
Yeah, that's a
Charlotte's
real
supposed
big
to come
win.
back and win. She's not going to. You heard it here first. ladies, because no gentlemen watch this show.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Wow.
You like that, baby? Plenty more where that came from.
Tiffy going over. Wow.
Tiffy goes over.
What you got next?
Next up, my friend, I've got a triple threat match. There probably will be a stippy on this because it's awesome. So let's just think it's probably... I don't know. Anything goes in a triple threat match, so let's get it. Roman Reigns takes on Seth Rollins, who takes on Drew McIntyre.
Interesting. A little different than where I thought you were going, but yes.
Yeah.
And going over there, Drew.
Going over there, I mean, in this household, we only listen to one song, usually to end WrestleMania, but definitely to end Roman Reigns matches.
The fucking cunts from Riverdale.
Our tribal chief wins that match. Our tribal chief is ready to be the champ again, and he's crowned it by defeating two dickheads.
Gunning for it, yeah, definitely puts him in, in contention for it after beating those guys.
And we watched Punk lose to Paul on night one, so
Wait, hold on, yeah. You do have Punk double booked.
No, I don't. This is a 3-way.
Roman
versus Seth versus Drew.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Yes, of course. Yeah, tough night for Punk.
I would say a
tough
great
weekend.
night for the tribal family, though. Like, we watched all our enemies go down. Jey took a title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Roman's
Interesting.
on the doorstep.
I like that, Drew.
Yes, sir.
Big triple threat, huh?
Next up,
match.
we got a women's tag team championship to defend here, playa.
We
definitely do. Oh, yeah, well, duh. Liv and Raquel take on the Kabuki Warriors of Io Sky and Kairi Sane.
There's only,
There's 2 women's tag teams.
No, there's not. Tag team titles?
Are there not?
Mm-mm.
Are Bianca and them the only ones?
I think so. I don't know if they're the champions. You definitely schooled me
They
there.
are the champions.
They are the champions, I think, for sure.
Liv doesn't have a title right now? At all?
I like
Scratch
it.
that.
I like it as a interpromotional, though. Scratch that.
Bad Bunny comes out to perform at this point.
I like that. That's necessary.
He definitely comes out.
That's way more real. I like that a lot better, I think.
I was trying to force the titles on here, and I forgot what I was doing with that one. So don't worry, ladies.
Don't worry, lady. They're on the SmackDown before
Pre-show.
Yeah, pre-show. Sorry, Drew. Didn't mean to
Versus
shit on
Chelsea
that.
and Piper also.
I just wanted to correct that before it got out. and
Pre-show match. Liv Raquel, Kabuki Warriors, and
a triple threat
Chelsea
tag. I like
and
that.
Piper for number 1 contender.
There we go. I like
Now we're
that.
cooking.
Now, yeah.
With Gasolina. But all that's well and good.
I like that. Bad Bunny comes out to perform.
All
in
that's
Vegas.
well and good. It's time for the main event.
It's time for the main event of night 2, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, what do you have?
Coming off of a victory from the Elimination Chamber, this superstar gets the right to challenge Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, looking to become the 17-time champion. John Cena. One more time. Never give up.
The last time is now.
John Cena defeats Cody Rhodes
Wow.
in a WrestleMania Night 2 main event. Even saying it out loud, bro. If this happens, we are partying. Partying. Because it's well documented. I'm not really the biggest Cody guy.
Yeah.
I liked Cena as a high schooler, but I'm a little old for it. I wasn't watching wrestling. I was just like, he raps and he's for the culture. So I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
But I totally got why he was hated on. It's really nice to see the people behind him right now.
Yeah.
And the only way to really capture it at its fullest is this kind of moment.
Interesting.
That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that completely.
So I hate to do it to Cody because I hate for Cody's run to end to a part-timer.
But that's such a big deal in your version of this, just Cody in tears because he's losing, that Cena embracing Cody for the Ultimate reign, the year-long reign, him raising his hand, that's a big moment regardless for Cody. So main eventing of WrestleMania with John Cena doesn't get any bigger than that. So
Yeah.
I agree, Drew. Wow. What a WrestleMania, huh?
What a WrestleMania. Ricky Starks comes out to hug him. MJF comes out to hug him. They cut to Tony Khan bawling like a little bitch back in like the upper decks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it's
Does a speech to end, probably, right?
He says, "Join me in the famous catchphrase."
I was talking about Cena, but yeah, I would like the Tony Khan speech a lot better.
No, we definitely get a Cena speech at that point, and it moves you to tears almost. Like,
yeah,
Ro will be crying before he even gets the microphone.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Anyways, Drew, a lot of similarities. Let's move over to my night 2, yeah?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My night 2, starting it off. A match you already listed, Drew, but I got a little bit more riding on the line here. In a title versus career match, the champion, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker, is defending his championship that he's held for a very long time now at this point against a person who has had a very long career, and it's up on the line as well. If Sheamus loses this match, his career will be over.
Sheamus. Title versus career.
Starting off the show as well. I love this.
I don't even want to know who wins yet. Give me a second to process this. Does Braun get spelled with one N or two?
Just one, I think.
It's 2 Ks?
2 Ks.
Is that what's throwing me off here? Just writing only his first name really throws me off right now. Braun versus Sheamus. Title versus career opening our night 2 for the Intercontinental. Thank you.
And I have a hashtag and new Intercontinental Champion, Sheamus. Of course, career lives on and wins that title. That is, eluded him his entire career.
You'll never walk alone, my brother.
Sheamus. Very similar moments we have here, Drew. So, yeah, Sheamus gets that big moment.
I am so happy and grateful.
Very good.
I love it.
Moving on to my next match, though, Drew.
So good, I might book it.
For the tag team titles, I have the champions, DIY, taking on the Street Profits, taking on Pretty Deadly, taking on Motor City Machine Guns. Fatal 4-way tag team match. I think the Profits take out most of these guys here, and I think it just leaves it up to one team to cover them. So I think DIY retains. I have DIY retaining their titles. Getting the tag teams on the show. So.
Listen closely, because this bit's very important.
BTTIW DIY. What you say?
That ain't it, cuh.
You don't like that one? Not as good as the first match?
So hold on. This is for the tag teams. That's fine. Is there a stip or it's just a 4-way?
It's just a 4-way tag match, yeah.
DIY retains.
We saw at the Rumble with the DIY Motor City Machine Guns. Profits get involved. So.
Profits are the hottest tag team out of that bunch, in my opinion.
Yeah, we haven't seen them work yet, but I think
that's true.
They're the hottest. Yeah, so they take out the weaklings and the Pretty Deadlies and the Motor City Machine Guns, and then DIY, licks
Who takes the pin? MCMG.
Who takes the pin? Elton Prince from Pretty Deadly.
He wouldn't mind.
He wouldn't mind at all. Oh, God.
Fuck my ass. What else?
Anyways,
If I have to suck somebody's dick, I will.
We're opening with a couple of bangers there. One Donnybrook of a fight right there to start.
Yeah.
And then I hate DIY.
I like them as heels a lot.
I don't even think Gargano's as bad as like they say. Like he's fine.
Gargano's fine to me.
They just don't feel like
bad.
they don't feel like a. I don't know. I think I like Ciampa. I don't even know anymore. He does a couple of moves that I don't like.
I like DIY a lot. I'm personally fans of both of them. I think they're way better as heels. I never would have thought I'd say that like 4 years ago, with how over Johnny Gargano was as a babyface, at least to me. But
Sure.
yeah,
I saw the footage. I know what you're talking.
Yeah, definitely. So DIY retaining. Drew. Moving on.
Shout out Johnny Gargano. You're a good guy.
In our next match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, I have the champion, Lyra Valkyria, taking on Roxanne Perez. Roxanne getting that, big match here for the title at WrestleMania. And that means I think she gets her very first WrestleMania moment, possibly the youngest person ever to win a title at WrestleMania. Maybe they can have, like, that record for her going on, you know what I mean? I think you want to try and get that as soon as possible just so you can have her for the future if it seems like it's going to be, like have her get those like Randy Orton stats, youngest world champion, all that bullshit. So Roxanne Perez, brand new and new Women's Intercontinental Champion. What say you, Drew? Drew.
I say I haven't considered this
Who are your
because
favorites?
I was surprised. I was surprised how well she did in the Rumble. I'm glad they see what I see. She's very small. We call her our tiny chief. And
Pinky's up.
that's not bad. Bro, not bad at all. I hate that they did this to Lyra, personally. Like, new first champ, and she doesn't even get a good push. But yeah, this is much better usage of the title and a good statistic, like you said, for Roxanne. So that'd be dope.
Good match, probably, too.
Yeah, no, they've worked several times together. I think Lyra took the title NXT off of Becky.
If I have to suck somebody's dick,
Sorry.
I will.
I don't think it's ever been for a title before, but they've most certainly had at least one match that we've watched.
Right. So
they got some chemistry, and they're both good.
yeah. So Roxanne, new champion, man. Let's move on to my next match. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm still thinking about Roxanne versus Lyra. Nope, I'm just kidding. Let's get it.
Let's get it. In a Bloodline rules match, I have Solo Sikoa taking on Jacob Fatu.
Ooh, split, huh?
Mm-hmm. Very
So
big.
versus Jacob, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a dope match. Bloodline rules, the kind of my street fight for this night. Big fight feel here, and I think this company believes in one thing, and that's goddamn Jacob Fatu. So Jacob Fatu goes over here. I think Solo would have no problem going down for his cuz.
Has to happen, but
Yeah.
I like Solo.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that he's getting passed up.
Yeah. Sure, but he'll come back strong.
Yeah.
Possibly with a new bloodline, But Jacob Fatu, big WrestleMania moment, first WrestleMania
Really
for him.
watering down these bloodlines.
Yeah, right. But anyways, Drew, just like night one, I have a little bit of a kind of, or I guess not. Excuse me.
Piss break?
No, that's going to be after that. Excuse me. Following the Bloodline Rules match, my next match for the WWE Women's title, I have, cut that. Anyways, Drew, for my next thing I have here, kind of similar to my night one, where I have not necessarily a piss break segment, but, kind of a cool off. That's a hot match before Jacob Fatu going crazy with Solo. So just to cool the crowd down a bit, I have bum 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 doing I'm coming out here for a Grayson Waller effect. And I can't decide whether it's, either like a, mystery special guest, special guest, what's the special guest on the Grayson Waller effect? Excuse me, today.
Today, Junior?
Or if they have, the build up with, going back and forth. I think a build up for weeks would be really good television for both of these guys. But in a Grayson Waller effect with a very special guest, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. So whether, you get the segments going back and forth, and I can't decide which one I rather like, or just Grayson Waller coming out there for a Waller effect, and the crowd's booing him to death, and he's like, what, would you guys rather see some joke like Joe Hendry? Say his name, and he appears. The fucking crowd goes crazy. And Joe Hendry shows up as the TNA World Champion at a WrestleMania. And of course, brawls out, yada, 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 stands tall. Joe Hendry getting a WrestleMania moment, though, Drew. I think it's gotta happen here, yeah?
I hadn't pondered the thought, but I certainly am not mad at it. He's so over for being on no television.
Yeah.
That's really commendable. Like the Yeet is so over, and this guy's like the underground version of that. So yeah, I could see capitalizing on that.
Yeah.
And he seems like a cool dude, so I'm cool with it.
It's that, or a Joe, if you just want to scrap the Waller effect segment, it's a Joe Hendry live in concert at Vegas for WrestleMania. I think that's crazy big.
Wow.
Yeah. Joe Hendry in concert.
That'd be wild.
And you could have, I don't know, that's where If Yosemite maybe shows up and tries to act like he's the babyface in this and just comes down and rock bottoms Joe Hendry. I don't know. Yada, yada, yada. I'm really
if they really put the effort in it, a duet between the two would be amazing.
Yeah.
The problem is, from what we've seen of The Rock the past 3 months, there's no effort in it at all. So.
No.
I don't want to get you sour. You're really cooking over there, Rose. So far, I don't know if I have a good soundboard for that or not. Do I have anything that's that's the fucking coolest thing I've ever fucking heard of? Let's see, do I got anything good for you?
That's what I do, baby.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine that. Next, are you ready for the next match?
I don't. At this point, genuinely, I don't know. This is better than what's going to happen, Ro. I don't like when you do this.
All right, brother. Well, for my next matchup here, it's one that's already been announced for the WWE Women's World Title, whatever. The champion, Tiffany Stratton, taking on the Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair. Woo!
LaFleur.
Charlotte LaFleur, and I have Charlotte winning.
Woo! She's got the old one of the substance pulling through.
There's I don't see a chance in hell that Tiffy wins this match, so, to be honest. Charlotte Flair, new champ. She's got to stack up those to get to the 16, Now, for the main event, Drew. For the WWE Champion Universal of the World, we have the champion, Cody Rhodes, taking on the Elimination Chamber winner, John Cena. Taking on the winner from Night 1's main event, sneaking his way to get to that title, one last shot for CM Punk. Big triple threat match here, Drew.
Anything goes.
Anything goes, indeed. And anything goes, so maybe what I have here listed down, maybe this happens during the match, maybe it happens after, since it is no DQ, yada yada yada. I think John Cena and Punk take each other out, plain and simple. So I have Cody Rhodes going over here in the main event, retaining that championship. To maybe some mixed reactions from the crowd. Some people were maybe not happy about it. And as Cody goes to the corner, raises the belt, confetti seems to start to fall, pyro's going off. Cody Rhodes, just like last year, walking out as champion. You gotta turn it up. Walking out as the Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes, but Drew, just as we see the icon pop up at the bottom of the screen. Just as we see, we think the show's over. Me and you, we're blacked out at this point for WrestleMania.
Back. I wake up a little bit.
Yeah,
I stir.
Whoa, what's happening?
I stir.
Someone comes out in a hoodie, with a balaclava, possibly a shiesty, if you will,
in this house.
Takes Cody down from the top rope, brings him down to the mat, turns him around, and gives him an RKO.
Ooh.
Picks up John Cena, gives him an RKO.
Ooh.
Picks up CM Punk, gives him an RKO. Goes back to Cody and hits the patented punt that Randy Orton was known for in 2009, where he started to hear voices in his head and punted Cody Rhodes.
That's the kick to the face?
That's the kick to the head.
I seen that one.
Kick to the head. Randy Orton goes back to that evil place and takes out both Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and CM Punk. As a matter of fact, he's nobody knows whose side Randy Orton's on. And we end night 2 with Randy Orton slowly picking up the world title, laying over Cody Rhodes, and raising it. And we go off the air. Setting up, of course, I have Randy Orton beating Cody. This is a full blown heel turn for Randy Orton.
You think?
The kayfabe here, that package pile driver Kevin Owens, it sent him to that place back in 2009 where he started to hear the voices again. By God, he started to hear it.
Performance of a lifetime.
So Randy's going for it all, and he goes for Cody Rhodes one-on-one, and he's the one to dethrone Cody Rhodes eventually at, whether that be SummerSlam. I think that's just a next pay-per-view. That could be like a Saudi show. I don't know, yada, yada, yada. Maybe a foreign one. And then we have at SummerSlam, the Ultimate, for the 17th title, John Cena versus Randy Orton. John Cena goes over. But that's just how I'm setting it up here. Randy Orton showing up, causing all kinds of mayhem. Cody Rhodes leaves his world champion, but not for long, because there is a legend killer lurking. Drew, what say you to Cody Rhodes retaining and taking an RKO to end the show? Let me ask you this. Is a Randy Orton heel turn a big enough deal to end a WrestleMania? In your eyes?
Buddy, I have to go ahead and go with, I think so. Because we always ask more than we think we are. We want everything crazy to happen on WrestleMania, anything possible.
Yeah.
But Cody retaining is not that crazy of an idea, so you need something to sizzle it up.
To have the people talking to end the show.
Mm-hmm. It ain't terrible, Cinco, I'll tell you that.
And, you have the press conference that they do after the shows. Maybe Randy's going crazy, and you fucking have Hunter get into his face like a friend, like it looks like a goddamn shoot. Like, Randy, like, what the hell are you doing? You ruined this WrestleMania. You're suspended for 3 weeks until the newest pay-per-view. And Cody comes out begging for Hunter to lift the suspension so he can fight him. Yada, 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 drops the title. It's a big mistake for Cody. Randy Orton ends WrestleMania. I think it's a huge deal. And it gets him on the show. Well, yeah, dude. So, yeah, WrestleMania 41, by God, between the both of us, I think it's cooking up to be a hell of a show.
Yeah, I pray for the Roxanne victory. I pray for the Cody loss. And I eat my vitamins as well, just so you know out there, Hulk. Sorry about all the mean stuff I said.
What the hell?
Maybe you could teach me how to cut a promo.
What the hell did you just say?
The hell is wrong with you?
Open and shut case, Johnson.
But anyways, man, bro, I think that was a fun enough show. I think that's a great place to end it. Glad to be back here for you wonderful folks.
Wonderful card you've built there, Ro. Very good episode. Why don't we get some plugs out of the way and call it a day?
Let's do it. Let's do some plugs and get up on out of here. Of course, wherever you are listening, whether that be on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, we thank you. And we want you to go ahead and subscribe to us. Make sure that you are doing that, whether that be on Spotify or Apple or on both. It really helps us out.
Click it. We don't post that much.
Make sure you're following us so you stay up to date with all the episodes that are coming out to you. They'll come out right to your feed. Also, news flash, asshole. I don't know where it's at on the new board, but how about one of these alerts? Yeah, we're on YouTube now, guys. Go over to YouTube.
Ooh, you gotta look at this.
Yeah, you're looking at us right now. You're looking at this.
To look at this.
This wonderful set. Look, you can touch it.
Don't touch our stuff.
Don't touch it. Actually, don't touch it.
I mean, you can, Ro, but then I don't. Don't encourage it.
Yeah. But anyways, make sure you're going over there. Make sure you're subscribed to us on the YouTubes. That actually will really help us out. That's where we're trying to grow over there, especially with this new video element with our wonderful faces and the wonderful
sky, you know.
drinks we drink. So anyways, make sure you're heading over there, like, subscribe, comment, doing all that, fancy yancy bullshit. I don't even know, Drew. If you want to directly support this podcast, I got the burps now. This is a mess. Ugh. Bleh.
God, he's lost it.
God damn it. If you want to directly support this podcast, go on over to Patreon, where I think we're going to discuss a few things, Drew and I, about the Patreon, what we should do with it, how we should grow that. And if you want to be a part of that, go over to that. That's going to be Look at This Pod over at Patreon. You become a producer of this. You're our Kevin Feige of the new Marvel universe.
You instantly shoot up my scale of favorite people on planet Earth. Instantly.
Immediately, boom, to the top.
Hulk Hogan donated the other day, and I was like, hey, man, guess what? You cool as hell.
Yeah, in some ways.
Just imagine what a good person like you could do.
Imagine, yeah. Only
With
$2 a month.
power.
That's all we're asking. Head on over there.
$2.
You get bonus episodes every month. Welcome.
I bought a hot roller at 7-Eleven the other day. You want to know what the total was?
What was that, Drew?
$3.07.
Whoa, that's way more than a
One Buffalo
Patreon
chicken
subscription over for Look at This.
You know I got two. It was really $6.14.
And you want to know a fun hack? A fun hack to save money for our audiences out there?
What's that?
Don't do it through the app. Go through a browser, go through Safari, go through all that, go through patreon.com. And just log in from there. You'll save a couple extra cents. And plus, Apple doesn't take a cut from us. So, it helps. You win, we win sort of situation,
Yeah.
We're also over at other social medias as well, whether that be on Instagram, TikTok. I think that's about it. Look at this pod.
Those are the big ones.
Join us on over there as well. Leave comments, share us with someone you know. And a real free way if you don't want to go over to the Patreon, which you should. But if you don't want to do that, if you want to know of a free way to support this podcast in the best way, that's just going to be to share it to someone that you know. Give us a like, give us a rate, give us a review on the podcast apps, and head on over to YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. Even if you're not a listener over there, just you got a Google account, just hit subscribe. Helps us out. So
just saying you could.
Trying to do way more stuff over here, trying to grow this. So thank you guys so much. Anyways, Drew, is there anything else you want to say to these wonderful people before we get up on out of here?
No, WrestleMania should be one of the funner things that happens in wrestling over the next few months. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But have yourself a great end of winter, coming into spring, and all that nice change going on. So go ahead and get you some nice change going on. And Sadate.
Boom.
Sarate.
Goodbye.
Let's look at this.